Not gonna get us, they're not gonna get us. Tolka skажу, дальше нас двое, только огни. Аэродрома мы убежим, нас не догонят, дальше от них, дальше от дома. Прочь проводнич, спрячь наши тени. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve AMA Earth 2 update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, quick correction. I made the mistake of before mistaking the circulating supply from OMI, circulating supply at 216 billion coins, with the market cap. Market cap is only at like 800 million, give or take. I had said that to 10x from here, we would be at 10x would be like 2.1 billion because my math is messed up. But 10x from here would actually be around 8 billion, give or take, which would put us well above Shiba Inu. We would be well in the top 50. We'd probably even be in the top 25. When we do 10x from here, I believe that will be probably by December between that 3 to 5 cent mark. Again, just my opinion, not financial advice. We do have a large recap to do beforehand. Before I get into that, I do want to talk about Earth 2 real quick. For Earth 2, like I said, I buy jewels every single day. The black jewels now are actually worth more than the gold jewels. The gold jewels used to be worth like $1 and change, and now they are not. Now the black and the yellow jewels, which produce more gold on your land, have fallen into second place. And right now, let me just go to it real quick. The cheapest ones you can get though are still 14 cents for sand production. Just gonna buy a couple of those right there, just because they're stupid cheap in my opinion. As far as EPLs and Mentars go, I'm not gonna buy any EPLs yet. I'm going to wait until you could buy them with Essence. I want to see what people pay, as the amount of Essence that they're gonna pay for the EPLs, as soon as that's available, and then that's it. Will I pay like an extra $5 per or $20 per EPL? For a couple of them, maybe. I don't be spending several hundred or even $1,000 on this. It's $100. I can get 5. Sure, fine, I'll do that. But not everyone has an extra $100 for 5 EPLs. Maybe they'll spend $20 on one EPL because that's your name. Which again, they said it's subject to change that whenever they want. They can say like, hey, they have a what do you call it? They have Coca-Cola. If you get that and Coca-Cola says, yeah, you can't do that, then they might make you change that in the future. So, like I said, I don't want to get any right now. I'll get some in the future. Just my Earth 2 news and strategies for EPLs. Okay, we have the Veve update that I was telling you about, and I will do a Q&A as soon as this is done. Gems deduction. People who exploited a gem purchase error in the app had those gems deducted from their account. Please respond to the support email if you feel this was done in error, or visit help.veve.me. MTL/gem to fiat. So money transmitter license has passed several compliance steps. The work is done. Just final dev working testing approvals left. Should be ready soon if all goes to plan. Meaning like, oh, have 450 gems in there? Boom, cash it right out to fiat, whether it's dollars, pounds, euro, what have you. It's coming. It's coming. Like in a couple weeks, it's coming. Interoperability. Your collectibles can be taken to other platforms after migration to Immutable X. So again, MTL hopefully in the next couple weeks. Immutable X on the Ethereum blockchain a few weeks after that. And then after that, we're going to be able to take some of our collectibles and move on to OpenSea, Solana, like wherever you want to go. However, which collectibles you can move will be licensor dependent. Artist content will likely be the first to be interoperable. Most likely, Frank Kozik, the Labbits, he's recently just tweeted there's going to be more of his artwork in September, so in this month. So huzzah for that. More exchanges in the works as well. The move to Immutable/ETH will make it far easier to onboard with new exchanges. Veve Digital Collectibles, will we have NFTs for our avatars in the Veveverse? Answer. Whether you can run around as a reso or something else is to be decided, but it's exciting. Avatars are a huge part of any metaverse, and the ability to personalize will be a main feature. So I guess right now the avatars are just going to be ourselves, what we make of them, and eventually we might be able to do an Eddie Riso, a Todd McFarlane. That'd be awesome, like kind of like Monopoly. Like, oh, I'm going to be the soccer ball, I'm going to be a dog, I'm going to be a shoe. I guess you could be a hoverboard if you really wanted to, which would be pretty cool. Question, will we be able to have our collectibles signed by artists? Answer, great idea, already on the development board. And I'm just going to break away from that real quick and say, like, wouldn't it be great to see at a Comic-Con, like, hey, if you scan this QR code where Frank Kozik is or whoever, and they're able to digitally sign your collectible, and it's confirmed on the blockchain, would be heckin' bananas. Huge part of the collecting world. We have some really cool ideas and ways we're going to execute that. Not sure if this year, but definitely in the development pipeline. Probably next year. Next year's Comic-Con, probably. Current Showroom 2.0, Immutable X, Veveverse, and small changes in the community suggested for comics in market, show rarity, and total number of editions. Web platform coming along well. We'll access via vv.me with existing Vv account. Question, translating the app into other languages. I've been asking about this for so long. They said, yes, the app is set up for translation, language files for different languages. Anticipated it'd be ready earlier, but it's been crazy since January. Still being worked on. Probably something that's going to be next year as well. New empty space soon. No walls, just a blank canvas to bring in any characters or accessories you want. Just piggyback off that, they again, if you're someone like Ray Fixie or someone that has hundreds of collectibles, it's really hard to show in that small room that you have. It's really going to be hard to show, even if they do a room 2.0. If they have a giant room like in Star Fox, all range mode, you can go around every single where that you... Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So you can create battle scenes, bring in props and stuff to create your own diorama. We want to give users a platform to create their own cool fantasies and crossovers. I can't wait for that. Question. Any anime or manga coming to Vv? Answer. I'm a huge anime and manga fan, and we are working hard to make sure that happens in the future. And these answers are all from Dan. The Pokemon manga is one of my favorite mangas in the world. I got a Fruits Basket. I got a horse tattoo because I was born in the year of the horse because of the manga Fruits Basket. Question. Will there be or utility with collectibles in the future? Answer. Hope we can do more utility. Will there be more utility? Sorry. Hope we can do more utility in the future, like if you buy a collectible and it comes with a movie ticket, etc. Not a confirmation, but it is something that they're working on. Another question. Will we? When will search work, and when will there be video recording in the app? Answer. Search going through rebuild at the moment will be much more accurate and easy to use when it's updated. Video recording is mostly done, but will likely come out after Immutable as that's the priority. By all means, work on Immutable first. First appearance versus first edition. Why wasn't Cap a first edition? Whenever it's the first time a character appears, that's considered first appearance of that character. First edition usually appears for artist works. Batman Black and White had many different artists in that line, so that had the first edition label. Secret Rare is just another rarity in the collectible lineup that is significantly lower mint. We will more than likely announcing every Secret Rare ahead of time to avoid issues around people not knowing about it beforehand. Good for them. Can we ever see artist 2D art come to Vv? Absolutely. 2D artwork has been received by the community. Now that Marvel Month is over, the artist category is going to be huge for us. We will have more of that type of art going forward. Can't wait for that. Any solution for people selling items cheaper than list in the store? Answers, I believe the market will work itself out organically. There are some things we're working on to protect the value on those collectibles, but you own it, so we can't dictate what you sell it for. And that's it. I hope that was good. Let me go to the Q&A right now. Whoa, lots of people. Peter says, what's up, bros? What's up, Peter? What's up, Maxwell Cook? Chestnut say, what's happening? How's it going? JP, everyone listen to JP because just smash that like button for he's the new David Rosen. We're going to need a new David Rosen's mom. We need a JP's mom. PXTHS says, bruh, why is he falling for a scam? Or 2 is not a scam. I literally, like, when a company's been out for longer than a year, they have AMAs as well. They have Dylan CO attached. Multiple videos. Every single person that is on YouTube that is associated with Earth 2 has videos of them or other people withdrawing. So get out of here. Nomad Guitar says, what's up, man? Ethan Youngbird says, well, hello, Randy. What's up, Ethan Youngbird? Did everyone say hello to Dashi? Ohm Dog says, what up? Noah Guitar says, Vv is losing steam. I don't think so. They've been picking up steam of their, like 25% increase on the Omi token in the past 7 days. Pretty heckin' good if you ask me. Foster Hill says, Randy, it was a great AMA. What are your thoughts on them saying they are releasing details about the Master Collector program later in this month? I'm super excited. So for those of you that missed it, I was on the AMA for like 30 minutes. I was not speaking for 30 minutes. I was just on there listening for a little while, and then I had stuff to do. But I was able to go and ask a question. The question was like, hey, that article from 2018, which I had done a huge video on, I was like, how much of that is still holding true? How much of that is, was, worked back to formula? How much of that, joined with what you guys have now? And they said that it really depends on what you're talking about. For the most part, no, that was 3 years ago. They don't even know exactly what I was referencing. And I just meant, but basically right now they're going to come out with Master Collector points and not sets. They're going to come out with a whole lineup on what you need to do in order to be a part of it. I'm going to speculate that you're going to need minimum half of the drops, but probably a lot more. Like if let's say there's 40 drops, you're probably going to need to minimum 20. But honestly, I don't even think I'd be... It's hard to say because what is a Master Collector? Like, what is a Pokemon Master? Someone that's caught them all. Now, obviously, very few people have hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to put into this to collect them all. That's literally, again, only I can't even do that. The very, very rich can. I can, if I sold my Omi, I could. I'm not selling my heckin' Omi. But again, it's like $40,000 just for Donnie. So how are you going to collect? Can only 150 people ever go and be a Master Collector because there's only 150 Donnies out there, and one person has like 10 of them? No. So it's going to be probably a percentage point. 80% of sets collected, 50% collected. It'll change as time goes on, but they will have, like I said, in the next couple weeks, they will have details on what it's going to be. The rewards for that, rewards for staking. I can't heckin' wait for that. So great question there, Foster. Whereas my Korea says, I watched a video and the guy was saying something like, as the price for Omi goes up, the burn decreases. Well, yeah, I mean, let's say if the price is, half a penny, per Omi, well, a lot more is going to burn than if it's at a penny, because there requires less Omi to be burned for money spent. So it makes sense. And yeah, it's not a bad thing. I mean, again, with the price going up, that just really means more people are interested. More people are going on to spending more on the NFTs, and a lot of people are going to spend a lot of Omi, whether it's buying in the Veveverse. When he just said avatars and customizing our avatars, I think it is Fortnite, which is a free game, by the way. Like, you don't need to buy anything for that. It's free to play, and they make no less than $3 billion a year. Why? Because they have skins, things to customize your avatar with. And why does that matter? Because Fortnite can do it, and as soon as you buy a skin, that's where your money ends. That's it. It is. You can't sell it back to the company. You can't go and sell it to other people. It's on your account. That's it. But with Veve, you can buy something. Not only will it retain its value, but it's most likely going to go up in value as well. And I predict, and I've seen this in the Pokemon world, that there's going to be a bunch of people whose jobs it is. They're going to make all businesses out of it, saying like, hey, we're going to design your avatar for you, and it's going to be heckin' awesome, and they're just going to have shows out of it. Guarantee you there's a Veve fashion show at some point in the Veveverse, saying like, oh, look at what this person did with their avatar. It's going to be sick. And there's a bunch of people that just want that clout, that don't even care about it. There's like, yeah, just give me the most expensive thing that you got, just to have that clout, just to say, yeah, I got the most expensive thing. How many rich... All right, maybe you guys don't know rich people. So a couple of my clients from back in the day, when I was in the high-risk lending business, in that finance world, their wives' whole social status was dependent on them being a part of these random country clubs, and that they didn't even use. They just needed the clout. Yes, I'm part of this club. I'm part of that club. Exclusive part of this club. And it is a crazy, sick world that the rich live in. And guess what? We could capitalize on that. So when I'm saying that we can make so much heckin' money, I cannot design stuff. I wear sand color tees that I got in the military, and I'm wearing like sweatpants. So I don't have style. But many other people do. And they can be like, yep, that's going to go there. This is going to go well with this. and it's gonna be like rarity for My Little Pony. They're just gonna make so much heckin' money with that. Raj Sal says, no buybacks, no utility. E-scamming, in my opinion, will come, then expect the same delays. Okay, so I just went over a timeline on why there's going to be a lot of utility for the token. And the buybacks, they have had buybacks in the past. I don't know if buybacks were addressed on this AMA, but they are going to have, they didn't address it on the Twitter thread either, but the buybacks are going to continue. That's literally a part of their white paper. That's part of what they have done in the past. They will continue to do. Again, they're probably just waiting for that switch over to Immutable X. And again, with that comes more exchanges, a lot easier to create. With that comes MTL. With that comes, you know, gem to fiat, only to buy NFTs. So don't be telling me that there's no utility. What's up, Ginferno? How's it going? Peter says, nailed my exam today. There you go, buddy. Get that bread. The goal is for Omi to be worth so much that as soon as you graduate, you don't even need to work. Hope so. Ginferno says, are you in the area being affected by the storm? So, honestly, like yesterday, after I got home from that sushi dinner with a buddy of mine, it was raining. I was live streaming. There was lightning outside. I was like, whoa! That was it. It was just a heavy rainstorm for me. My girlfriend got hit a lot harder in Brooklyn. Storms everywhere, streets flooded. The farther west you go, the worse it was. Like, people just... Somebody died because their basement flooded. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, did they lock the door? Were they like Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, where his parents took the stairs away so they couldn't get up? I don't understand that, but yeah, the farther west you went, the worse it was. Wraithax for the $5 super chat saying, if I decided to make a comic book out of NFT Mighty Marvels, there should be no copyright issues, correct? As I own my NFT outright. Well, you own those NFTs, confirmed on the blockchain, so you should be able to make videos. And if you're able to make videos and probably monetize the videos, then there should be no reason why you can't do that. It's probably unclear right now, but I would say do it. And if they give you like a cease and desist letter, all right, cease and desist. But yeah, I don't see why not. Because again, they literally said like video is coming, and they wouldn't say, hey, by the way, go make all these cool movies, go make all these cool videos, and then just for the licensors to come and be like, nope, can't do that. I don't think they would say that. So I think we're good. It is probably a gray area, but again, I don't think they would say, hey, go make videos and other types of content unless that we had the green light to do that. So that is something I could try to shoot up the chain as best I can, and I will let you know. But for right now, I think we are good to go. Where we at? Ethan says, dude, I have so much faith in Omi. Can't wait to see how rich they make us. Oh, dude, I can't wait either. I mean, it's, you know, when it's up 20%, it's really good for me. It's really good on those days where it goes high. And on days like today is good. You want to see, after such a meteoric rise, you know, again, look at the past 7 days. Let me make that a little darker for y'all. On the past 7 days, after a move like that, you want to see, maybe not a big up and down like this, like a heart rate monitor, but you do want to see something along the lines of that for like a few hour period, because it went up so much. Again, almost reaching, what was it? It did reach 0.0039 or close to that. Either way, yeah, 389. So it was 0.00001 away from that. And if it can do that, you don't mind if it goes back down to 0.0036, which is literally 20% higher than the floor of 0.0030. So if it shoots up 30%, you don't mind if it goes down to where, oh, it only shot up 20%. Okay, only 20%. That's still 100% okay. You want that, and then it goes up. You want a breather. You want a relaxing. You need that to give the token a chance to breathe. It happens in stocks. It happens here. Oh my god, I have to, I'm getting so many different types of... I'm going to give myself a like. Give myself 27 likes there. I get a lot of notifications while I'm streaming. Of course, it's always while I'm streaming. But yeah, the storm, the farther west you go, the worse it is. My friends in Jersey were even worse off than they were in Brooklyn. And my friends in Philly were even worse off than that. Philly is literally like, I don't know if I could show you the photos. My friend Emily posted. I hate that. Yeah, here we go. So this is what this bridge looks like normally in Philadelphia, and that's what it looked like this morning. So normal, not normal, normal this morning. So yeah, really, really crazy amounts of flooding. But I was relatively untouched on my area in Long Island. Junior Sanchez says, "Hey Randy, how are you, brother? What's a trustable, reliable wallet where I can store my OMI that's not too expensive?" Trust wallet is fine. I mean, unless you have like 50 million plus OMI, trust wallet's fine. But even with that, there's no limit to the amount of trust wallets you can get. You can get a couple of trust wallets. All right, well, I'm gonna go here and go here, and just make sure you write down those the seed phrases that it gives you. The seed phrase is normally like 12 words, give or take. And when that happens, you just write it down. I put it in a bank account, not a bank account, in a safe deposit box, the same where I put my cold storage wallet. But be advised, I guess the Nano Ledger S and X are not going to support GoChain in the near future, so I got to move all that. So I'll let you know exactly what happens with that. But Okomi should be coming out with more cold storage wallets as well, which is fine. And honestly, once they come out with a new on the immutable blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, we could just go and put it on other exchanges. And then, because we need to change the OMI as well. We have to put it on another exchange. They will go and change the OMI for us because we're on a new blockchain, send it back to you. And that process will probably take a day, give or take. I'm just guesstimating on that. Real Talk says, I need a Ben Affleck voiceover NFT Batman, please. I want a Kevin Conroy Batman voiceover NFT. Like, that's what I grew up with. I grew up with, Kevin Conroy's Batman in the 90s. It was heckin' awesome. God, was he cool. Or you know what I really want? If anyone's seen The Bad Man on College Humor, where it's like, oh, where were the other drugs going? This is the face I make when I want to kiss a girl. Go watch College Humor, The Bad Man. So funny. We got a $5 super chat from Wraithax again saying, smash that like button and give us that O face. Go on, Omi. O face. That's my O face. The last time I made an O face on demand like that pretty much was when I was at Katz Deli. It's in New York. And for those of you that have not seen When Harry Met Sally, I'm showing my age with this one, is when he's having dinner and then he's talking about like girls like faking it. And it's like, girls can't fake it. It's like, oh, we can't fake it. And then she proceeds to fake, and then she gives her like the O face, like, oh. And then his mom says like, I'll have what she's having. That's not his mom in the story. That's just his mom in real life. She played a character on there. So, I'll have what she's having, because apparently she thinks the food made her give that O face. That was 2014. That was the last time I made an O face on demand like that. So, Wraithax, you are one of a kind. But yeah, Ben Affleck would be good too. That would be a pretty fun, because he looks like Bruce Wayne. Like, I remember when Batman v Superman was announced, and I was like, Ben Affleck? Really? Like, he's okay, but he's really not that jacked. And then I saw like them cast Gal Gadot. I was like, she's hot, but I saw her in Fast and Furious. Like, she's so skinny. Like, she's so skinny. But then where I saw it turn around, like the Golden Globes or the Emmys or something, he was accepting an award. Ben Affleck was accepting an award for like Gone Girl, and he's in a suit and he's just jacked and he's just like real thick and he's just coming down. I was like, thank you. And I was like, oh, he looks like Bruce Wayne. Like, I was 100. And then Gal Gadot, she got jacked. I was like, oh wow, I was 100% wrong. They were like the best parts of those movies. Milham says, what up, Randy? Yo, what up, Milham? How's it going? Jay Doney says, I love the updates, bro. Cheers from New Zealand. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Jay Doney. Gary O said, let's go! Raj Sell says, all AMAs are basically future talk, nothing else. Notice how buybacks, which as the price goes up, the only purchase to burn is less, and utility will have come when Veveverse comes out, which means delays. Be thankful that they're doing the AMAs, because if they could just not do the AMAs. They could just be like, oh, well, listen, Mr. Raj over here says that they're just future talk and nothing else, so we're just not going to do them. And then we don't get to ask questions, we don't get to answer. So we got to be thankful that they're doing them. And notice how buybacks, which as the price goes up. Yes, I do agree that as they're waiting to do the buybacks, it would have been better for us long term if they would have done the buybacks at 0.002829 as opposed to 0.0038. So yes, they are going to be buying back less OMI, but the buybacks really are not the main focus. That's not the main thing that's going to make OMI Moon. The main thing that's going to make OMI Moon is more utility, which is, again, one more exposure as we get on more exchanges, as we have, again, that OMI to NFT is going to be huge, which I don't even think you even mentioned. You just said when the Veveverse comes, yeah, that'll be another big catalyst, the Veveverse, you're right, but what you're missing is, again, the gem to fiat, that'll make it real for some people when they say, like, oh, you know what, we're going to have a, I can take money out of this platform. That'll make it a lot realer for people. Imagine getting a secret rare comic book on a drop for $8, and then you go on and you sell it for $1,500. You take out $1,000 of real money, and then you have $500 of gems just to play around with. Like, that is real stuff. And then again, OMI to NFT, being able to say, like, I'm going to take my OMI and buy some NFTs. It's much easier for people to do that than it is to sit there. All right, I'm going to put in 350 gems, purchase 350 gems. It's one that takes a buttload of time to do. Two, it hurts me more, like, emotionally, to do that. Not because of the time that it takes, although that does hurt as well. But one, the fees that you have to pay. All right, 350 gems cost me $380, and one, that sucks. Two, I see it come out of my bank account, but I have more OMI than I know what to do with. So just putting 1 million OMI in there, it's literally nothing. Like, some people are crypto rich. You know, they have a bunch of Ethereum from back in the day or Bitcoin from back in the day, and it's like, yeah, I'll do whatever, Bitcoin, $30,000, whatever. But $30,000 out of your bank account, that hurts. Even for me, and I have a couple $100,000. So just be advised, guys. Like, that's you're Roger, really underestimating the OMI to MTL, that type of burn. And again, what they were saying, customizing your avatars. How do you think you're going to pay for that? OMI is probably going to be one of the main ways. So you're missing a lot. Jay Doney says, you think they'll ever make the collectibles say have owned by Randy USA, then you sold to the next person? Could have Mike Lowry, Singapore, like a detailed account where your collectibles have been? I hope so. That would be really fun. That would be really, really cool to have that. They would be able to say, again, they would, like, let's say if Chris Evans gets into it and he has, oh, this was a Chris, let's say he wants to get, let's just say a Marvel Mighties thing, but he, you know, is a second drop, and he wants to get a Chris Evans Captain America thing. He wants one of himself, but he doesn't get the secret rare because it's a blind box, and he gets these commons. Like, I don't want these commons. I'm going to sell these commons. And he's like, oh, I got this. It's a common, but it's a common that was owned by Chris Evans. Yeah, shooting up to the moon. If they decide to do that. I don't know if they would. Maybe at some point. Probably digital signatures going to be first, and then that's going to be probably later. Justin says, thanks, no problem. Own Dog says, we collect them all later. Brandy and A says, hi, babe, at Milham. I love you guys. I love you guys are both here. You guys are great. Milham says, hey, babe. Noah Guitar says, NFT prices just fall. Like right now? I'm pretty sure the Labbit ones are up, but let's take a look, see. I don't know if I told you guys yesterday. I did complete another set, and it broke me. Like, I have like 13 gems in my account. I got the Unicorno set. Unicorno with the Ritmo. Let's see what Ritmo's at right now. Actually, let's see what Ritmo, I got it like 565. It's at 599, so Ritmo actually went up. Good job, Chavez. Thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. Let's see what the others are in store. Let's go Captain America. Let's see for that secret rare. That was a 824. It's been lower, but it's also been higher. So that's I don't know. Let's go with Marvel. Captain America. I'm sorry, Spider-Man secret rare. That has $2,000. Now this has been as low as about like 1,500, 1,400, which really screwed me because I bought it at 3,200, and going down to like 1,400. That hurt. But it's up to 2K now, so Spider-Man actually did rise, which is great. Let's see Jermaine Rogers. We've seen this as low as 950, but it's been around oh my god, Lucky is up to 1.6K. This was down to 950 at one point. So when you're saying a No Metal Guitar, which ones are you saying are falling? Because the three that I've looked at so far have all risen. And this Smokin' Labbit, which was like 845 yesterday, is 970. So these seem to just be rising. Again, just the ones that I'm looking at. Maybe the four that I've been looking at all just happen to rise, and that's just those are just the exception, not the rule. But let me go to Batman Black and White, see what Eddie Russo's at. Eddie Russo Batman, 2.7K, I bought it at 2.4. Yeah, these are all rising. The Rebel Duck says, cheers, mate. Philip B says, there was an AMA today. There was, for a couple of hours. Rob says, if you want to call that, it's just a pump fest, in my opinion. I mean, the pump happened before this pump fest ever did happen. The pump happened yesterday, where it grew like 20% in a day. The AMAs are there for us. Like, they don't have to do them. Like, they're not doing them, oh, yes, let's do this so the coin pump. No, like, that's not what they're doing. They have much better things to do than to do something that doesn't really do anything for the coin, at least not directly. Like, you don't see a correlation with, like, every time there's an AMA, it pumps a little bit. That doesn't happen. That, I don't think has ever happened. It probably should, because I think people are really undervaluing it, but, yeah. Todd also says, let's go, Omi, let's get this bread! Jay Donnie says, if Jordan's ended up on VV, heck, I would unload. Jordan's like the sneakers, or Jordan, thank you guys for 40 likes, that means the world. Jordan's like the sneakers, or Jordan's like the Jordan like rookie basketball cards. Either way, those would be pretty great. And it is time for a 30-minute Patreon member shout out. It's gonna be, what did I do the first one? I don't even know what I did the first one. Late at night I toss and turn and dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be soon and he's gotta be fresh. And I messed that up. First one was I did not stay Nagonia. That was Tattoo, and that recent one that was it was Holding Out for a Hero, but it was by that was not the Bonnie Tyler version. Frufro was the version it was by. If Jordan's ended up on VV, like that'd be pretty legit. Roz says they can't even get the app 100% working. You expect VVverse with skins and game mode? Ha 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 ha. So Raj, again, everything has bugs in it. You know, SpaceX rocket ships have bugs in it. Like everything does. So the fact that, you know, an app that is about a year old has some bugs, I'm really not that concerned with it. If their same bug was there for like 6-8 months, I'd be like, all right, this is a freaking problem. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Like when there are bugs, they fix it relatively quickly, and they have gotten better with fixing them faster. And the VVverse with skins, again, they didn't really give a timeline for skins for your avatar, but a game, yeah, they have a whole department scheduled for a light gamification mode. So, yes, and I know you said like it's just a pump fest, and that's like, in my opinion, okay, it's a good thing your opinion isn't a priority to these people, because then they wouldn't do them. And again, which would be bad for us. We want as many, we want as much face time, as much voice time with them as we can get. One, because that's good to other investors. Like, oh, okay, these people are really doing their outreach to the community. They're really doing their due diligence to answer everyone's concerns and questions. So, I mean, if you have any concerns and questions, go on the next AMA. Go ask something. And Raythax at $5 super chat saying, if he decided to make a comic book out of the NFT Mighty Marvels, there should be no copyright issues, correct? As he owns his own NFT outright. And basically, the short answer to that is, should be fine. They told us we can make videos. If we make videos, should be able to make comics. The Rebel Duck says, 58 watching, 19 likes. Veve fam! Well, 41 now, which is great. Ohm Dog says, do you think, for example, like Marvel restricting off platforming could overall kill long-term value of any Marvel collectible? Excuse me. Let me read that again. For example, like Marvel restrict... Yes, I think that could. I don't. It would not kill the long-term value of Marvel collectible, but it would restrict it. Like if Marvel comes by and says like, hey, you can only buy these on Veve, on the Veve app. You cannot go to OpenSea and buy it, and they're not allowing Veve to bring them to OpenSea or Solana or anywhere else. Then yeah, the floor of those collectibles will still rise steadily, slowly but surely, but they're not gonna freaking be on a catapult like they would be when they go on OpenSea. And the reason for that is just because, OpenSea has a lot more people and a lot more money going through it than Veve right now. So yeah, that short term that would restrict it, but it would not kill it. But also be advised for Marvel. Marvel probably wants all of their work to get sold and resold again. Why? Because they get a fee. And it's probably written into the smart contracts, like every time this sells, it gets a fee, and that fee goes right to Marvel. So Marvel's probably just like, go crazy, folks, go crazy, give it out to every platform you can. Again, just my opinion. Roz says, you're the only YouTuber on Omi that I like. Well, thank you. I try to answer questions as best that I can. I don't have all the answers. I'll just give my opinion on things. I am not a... I'm not a moon boy, but it depends. Like if somebody comes in and says like Omi's a scam, I'll be like, okay, then I'll just moon harder. But if someone says like, oh yeah, it's gonna be $10 to this bull run, I was like, okay, guy, like calm down. It might reach 10 or even 20 cents by the end of this bull run. Not even the end of this year. This bull run is most likely to go to the end of next year. But yeah, when people say like $10 Omi in like a couple of years, like, all right, like, come on, being ridiculous. Ethan Youngberg says, I put a total of $6 into Veve and just bought the Ghostbuster car and have 10 collectibles total, all because I bought one comic. Hey! Oh yeah, so you bought a comic and it was what? Was it an ultra rare? Was it a secret rare? Let me know, Ethan Youngberg. And Wraithax $5 super chat says, smash that like button. Smash that like button. And give us that O face. Go Omi. Alright, I'll do it once more. Okay, that was it. Brandy H is laughing. Peter says O. Danny says O. Justin, look up Ben Affleck back tattoo. Ben Affleck back tattoo. All right, I'm into it. Ben Affleck back tattoo. What the? Well, this is Ben Affleck's back, everybody. It is like a phoenix? Is that the phoenix from Harry Potter? I don't know. All right, well, glad we saw that. Roz says, thank you for your answers. I appreciate it. I try my best. I hope as I answer, they relieve some of your concerns. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just letting you know what my vision is, what I do. And again, I put in a lot of money into this. But I'm not so moon boy to say like, again, if something is wrong for a long period of time, like if there was a broken thing on the app or whatever, I'd be like, guys, what the fudge? But there hasn't been for a long period of time. There was Clockgate and there was, other things, but they patched those up relatively quickly. Are bots still an issue? Yes, absolutely. Are they as big an issue as they were 8 months ago? No, not at all. But yeah, I don't know how to defend it. I don't have the computer engineering analytics to be able to go and say like, hey, this is what you should do and shouldn't do. And even if you know what to do on a smaller platform, this is a huge platform. Huge platform. Squid Cat says, I bet there will be tons of people in the Veveverse that aren't collectors, but who will likely own Omi as an in-game currency and an investment. Not all crypto people are into NFTs. I agree 100%. There are going to be some people that are just going to like play the game because it's cool. And that's it. They probably have a way to be like, oh, I can buy this and get Omi. And then they're going to do that. And they're going to just, it's going to be bananas. Like that. Like, I don't know which is going to be more Omi. Is it going to be games in the Veveverse? Is it going to be purchasing NFTs with Omi? I don't know. Wraithax says, ha ha ha, I meant everyone who hits that like button give us their O face to support my Omi. You crazy, Randy. Well, that was my bad. I apologize for subjecting you all to that O face. If anyone needs therapy, I know a couple of good ones. I went to was in the military with one. I went to school with another. So they are top of the line, I think. Thank you, Raythax. Jay Donnie says sneakers for your avatar. Dude, sneakers for your avatar would be so legit. That would be sneakers for your avatar. I would get what I would get. Hang on. Oh, God, my back. Oh, God. My other back. I would get these bad boys, steel toe boots from the Air Force. Oh God. Double, oh God. I would get those bad boys, and I would put those on my avatar. I'd just be an Air Force guy. I don't know what my avatar would look like. I should make mine a girl. No. Does anyone ever do that in video games? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a girl. Or if you're a girl, yeah, I'm gonna be a guy. I know for girls back in the day, they had no choice because they were just guys and avatars, but let me know. Thank you guys for 45 likes. That means the world. Ace, oh God, sneakers for avatar. Again, Jordans, you have Nikes, you have Adidas, just running shoes. Like, they're so, and again, it doesn't even have to be those brand names. It could be just a brand. There was a Gucci NFT, a Gucci handbag that was made in like Minecraft. It was not even an NFT. It was not officially licensed, not even an NFT. And it sold for more than what the physical bag goes for. So if someone just makes a Gucci sneaker, the Gucci gang is going to go and Gucci gang, and they're just going to go and buy it. So yeah, that's going to be huge. AC Hicks says, I feel like Veveverse will be great, but expectations are way too high. I agree that there's a bunch of people that are expecting like Ready Player One, like right out the gate, and it's just going to be a light gamification. Again, if that. They're either going to come out with buying land in the Veveverse first or gamification. And the gamification that we have will be something simple. I mean, don't expect like PS1 It's going to be nice, but it's going to be, what do you call it? It's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be like a AAA game rated Red Dead Redemption 2. It's not like Earth 2 graphics, I don't think. That type of thing they'll probably do eventually, but it will take some time. So I'm pretty excited to see whatever it is, I'm in. I'm going to play and get all the best equipment and materials. I'm going to burn so much on me. It's going to be ridiculous. Ethan Youngberg says, it was only an uncommon with a mint number of, 2468. I remember when you got that. Oh, it's pretty legit. So the mint number 2468 is just cool. People like numbers like that. Henry Thax $5 super chat says, everyone smash the like button and give us their O face, but not me. He doesn't want me to give the O face. That was my bad, guys. Call me crazy. Craig Lellman says, do you know what the percentage of a purchase from the marketplace store is put into buybacks burnt, and why do you think David Yu is holding back on purchasing the buybacks? Supposedly they're all burned, like the buybacks, like the percentage, the extra whatever it is, 2.5%, and the Marvel 6%. Those are all burned but it's from the vault. It's from the reserve wallet. So it goes from the reserve wallet to the burn wallet, and again, the 2% or 2.5% and the 6% from Marvel. Whenever someone pays that in the marketplace, that goes from their reserve wallet to their burn wallet. That is not included in buyback. So you could make the argument that like, oh, okay, we just burnt $100 worth more of OMI. And then you can make the argument that, okay, well, $10 of that is going to go and buy back more OMI from the circulating supply to top them off. So if that was your question, then I hope I answered that. But what I think David Yu is holding back on purchasing the buybacks, probably just waiting for Immutable. I think there's just a bunch of other things that they're focusing on right now, and that's what we want them to. They want to focus on that. So I don't really see any other reason. Because again, they have to spend the money anyway. And also, I think that, and again, this is pure speculation, but I think that part of the reason why he's doing that is because, again, they're whatever percentage it is, again, 10%. So whether they spend 10 million now, or they spend 10 million 2 weeks ago, or they spend 10 million in 5 weeks, they're still spending that 10 million. So it doesn't cost them any more or less. But I think they're waiting too because they might do a massive burn during the switchover. Again, this is just pure speculation. I just have a feeling that that's part of the reason why they're holding off for right now as well. The OP says, "What's up, Randy? How do you get your transaction data off Bit4X for tax purposes?" I don't know. I have not done that. How I get OMI is I get Bitcoin. I use that Bitcoin and I send it to my friend Aria Realty. My friend Aria Realty transfers that to Bit4X, and then he uses that to get USDT. He uses that to buy OMI. He'll send it to one of my trust wallets, and that's how I've been doing it forever. Come tax season next year, could be hella complicated. I don't know. I do not know. Definitely keep a trail though. Keep a paper trail for everything. Brandy NH is laughing. Wilhelm says, "I bit the bullet and just completed the Cryptkin set. Needed the Cosmic Cthulhu stick." Yeah, Cosmic Cthulhu is the ultra rare, I believe, right? Now, if I want to complete sets, again, I think one of the first questions was way up there. Yeah, it was Foster Hilt asking about the Master Collector program. And the Master Collector program, I was hypothesizing before that we would need a certain percentage of the VV drops. And if that's the case, then, okay, well, what are the cheapest sets to complete? I mean, for me, well, for anyone, the Marvel Mighties are very, very cheap. Unicorno is surprisingly pretty cheap because the Unicorn... No, not Unicorno. I'm sorry. It was the Mermicorns. Mermicorns are surprisingly cheap because the Ultra Rare is literally only $116 for the Ultra Rare, and the rest are pretty cheap. The hoverboards are pretty cheap. The Ecto 1s are pretty cheap. What was the other cars? The DeLoreans are pretty cheap. So there's a bunch of them. The Mondo series you can get for pretty cheap. Superman is like $350. So Superman rose again. Superman was like $275 at one point, which is ridiculously low. And now it's up to like $350 again. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff up there. And what was I saying? Yeah, so talking about the Cosmic Cthulhu. I think Cosmic Cthulhu is what, 270? I don't even know. You said it was Cryptkins, right? Come on. Cosmic. Yep, he was the ultra rare, and he's 185. Oh, very nice, very nice. All right, so moving on. Dennis Vandenberg says, "What do you think about West Coast Customs?" Talking to AMA about it. So there was a couple of people that were really big in there. There was West Coast Customs. There was a couple of people with blue check marks as well. Most likely they were just investors. I didn't really see them as pillars in the community, but West Coast Customs says that they're going to do some collabs. And Doug Daniger says, why did you encourage us to resell Marvel's intellectual property in a comic book, Randy? Because they are our NFTs, and if they have said to, again, this is coming straight from Dan, saying, yes, you can go and make videos very, very soon. I don't think he would tell us to make videos of our NFTs, which include the Marvel Mighties IP, the comic books, and what have you. Again, wouldn't it be cool to see people from the Fantastic Four reading a Fantastic Four comic? That'd be pretty legit. He wouldn't tell us to do that if Marvel was going to be like, hey, yeah, don't do that. Like, it just seems like, again, maybe they're just all really tired and they just didn't think of that. But if I thought of that in 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure they thought of that in the months leading up to videos. I wonder if, like Quandary, I wonder if Marvel's going to let us do this. I'm pretty sure they have the okay for that. But, I mean, just because you're making a digital comic, I mean, again, if you want to resell it, I guess you can. I'd buy it. Again, if Wraithax makes a book and, a comic book with his NFTs, yeah, sure, I'll buy it. I don't know what you charge, $5, $10. I mean, probably put a lot of work into it. But yeah, I have no issue doing that. I have no issue, like, if people go to their showroom and they say, like, hey, they put all of their NFTs in there and they make an NFT out of the picture of their NFTs, that should be fine as well. Again, there are NFTs sold on OpenSea of Spider-Man that are not licensed in the slightest. So the fact that we own these NFT Marvels that are licensed and we could probably resell them, I don't think Marvel's going to say anything because, again, there are other NFTs out there that are on OpenSea that are of Spider-Man that are not licensed in the slightest, not licensed at all. So that is why I am okay with encouraging Wraithax and anyone else that wants to do that. But yeah, West Coast Customs, legit. Grandmaster Wild says, how short is short enough for an EPL? Literally one letter is short. You could make a big A or have Arnold's. Like if anyone remembers Happy Days, the Mr. Miyagi was the owner of Arnold's. Like Arnold's, nice, short, 6 letters. You know how many letters in takoyaki? Or shagoyaki or something? So yeah, you can make A for Arnold's. You could make it Mr. A, like Mr. T, 3 letters. I guess 4 if you count the period. So you could make that if you want. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think 1 letter short enough. Rod Saul says, glad they bought Lambos. That's why buybacks haven't stopped. They only did 2 and 97,000 total USD. Oh, it says Craig, they bought Lambos. That's why buybacks have stopped. They only did 2 and for 97,000 total. Okay, so you're saying that they only did 2 buybacks, which you're correct. And it was only for $97,000? Really? I thought it was more from that. But anyway, regardless of that, it says they bought Lambos. I don't... If they did buy Lamborghinis, like the founders, like David and Daniel, or Alcon, or Trevor, or Reese, they could do that with their own money. They don't need the money. Again, the money that they're getting from Veve is in the tens of millions of dollars, and the amount that's going into buybacks is literally a fraction of that. So they don't need the money that was going towards buybacks. They don't need to take from there. They don't need to put their hand in the cookie jar and take the small amount that is. They're millionaire. They were successful and could have bought Lambos well before this. David Yu bought a comic book for over $1 million before Veve ever came into existence. So, yeah, they don't need that. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. Yeah, the man says, hello, what up? Yeah, the man. The real Ross Collins, I see what you did there, says, I've seen some of those sweet Earth 2 NFTs. They are baller. Are they official Earth 2 NFTs? That's crazy if all you content creators are being added to the collection, getting credit for purchases. I am not. Yes, they are all NFTs, and they do bear the Earth 2 signia, that Earth 2 logo. So they are official. They got the permission from CEO Shane, the dev team, Wolfgang, Nathaniel, and what have you. Got permission from everyone, and yes, they are official Earth 2 NFTs. They do bear the logo, the E2 insignia. I am not, however, getting paid on, like, let's say if there, I don't know how many Randy Chavez NFTs were made. There were a couple different sets of them, but they had I got a few of them. I got like 5 of one and like 40 of another. But that being said, if Chavez number 69, which I really want, if that was being sold out there, I'm not getting a piece of that. That's not written in the smart contracts. I agreed, like, oh, just give me the first couple of mints and that's fine. Most of which I'm using now for giveaways, or at least that's what I did on the last stream, and yeah. But it is really cool. I'm just happy to be included. I guess it makes sense because you have Predict, which is the queen of Earth 2. You have Wraithax, who's like Gen X Megacity, just one of the biggest players in Earth 2 as well. And then you have Ari Realty, you have E2 Meta, you have the founders, you have a bunch of megacities, and again, it's just really cool just to be included with all the greatness of them. And same thing here, the fact that I was invited on that live stream with everyone, with Hello K and Taps and Dan Lay, it was just cool. I was just happy to be included. And then I won. Everyone voting for their most favorite YouTuber, and it was me. That was so fantastic. That meant the world to me. John's Crypto Therapy says, keep up the positive vibe. Love the live stream, Randy. Thank you, John. Thanks, babe. Justin says, complete Unicorno set, Randy. I did complete. You told me that the other day, and I didn't want to, but it stuck in my head, and I did complete the Mermicorno and the Unicorn. Where's it at? Yeah, the Mermicorn and the Unicorno. So I did complete those. You are in my head. I don't know why, but you are there. Callum Upton says, what are you looking at, Callum? Doug Daniger said, it sounds like Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome. How much for a Randy Chavez NFT right now? Love him. I don't know. Let me check. I don't even know. Again, I don't sell mine. I just, the ones that I have, they're mine forever unless I use them in giveaways. Come on. Oh, Oliver Jones Music wants to do a giveaway on my channel as well. So here's one of mine. This is not the first one, but let me give you a better. And this is issue number 1. And then there's another one of mine. Back when I had short hair. Look at that. Back when I was jacked. So yeah, those are pretty fun. Let's see what Omi's doing right now. 0.00364. All right, almost back down to the floor. I think the floor is about 0.0035. So I'm pretty happy if they if it kind of stays at the floor. And we have market cap of just under 800 million at 791 million right now. Pretty happy with that as well. Squid Cat says, I sense a few haters in the house tonight. Welcome, future Randy and Dashi fans. Oh, hello. Oh, this is that. Gotta respect the Dashi. Respect. Craig Loman says, is there a record of the buybacks that we can look up and see how much is waiting to be bought back? My thought was the buybacks would need to be automated to prevent possible market manipulation. Waiting to be bought back. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there is. I don't know if there is a record. I don't know where to find it. And it would be it should be pretty easy, again, just in my amateurish coder mind, to be able to just code and make a script for, hey, every time money comes in, 10% of that go to buybacks. But I understand the reason. Sorry, I had to hydrate. I understand the reasoning where if, oh, hey, we don't want to buy back these coins right now because we're going to have to switch them over to MTL. Or, I'm sorry, we're going to have to switch them over when we get on a new exchange, when we get on the Ethereum blockchain. So I understand that right now. But after that's done, maybe I could ask them on the next AMA, hey, are you guys going to ever do a script just to code it out so that they're automatic? Because yeah, that would probably be a good way to prevent any type of manipulation from both sides. Craig Goldman says, in regards to your response you gave, is the buyback rate 10% of the 2.5% fees or 8.5% of Marvel? So Marvel has 6%, we have 2.5%. Added together, it's 8.5%. But let's say that 8.5% out of $100 is $8.50 worth of OMI. All of that gets burned. All of that percentage, however much money that is, that all gets burned. So it'll go from the reserve wallet to the burn wallet. So all of that does get burned. But for the buybacks, only 10% of that, I would think, because again, for everything that's burned, 10% of what's burned has to be brought back into it. So that would make sense. Yeah, so 10% of that is bought back. Grandma Small says, buying a Lamborghini is stupid. Buy a Lexus. Buy a Tesla. Buy a Tesla. I can't wait until next year and I get my Tesla Cybertruck. But honestly, I still have a special place in my heart for 67 Chevy Impala. Oh, that's such a pretty car. Such a pretty car. Crypto Keeper says, shout out to @John's Crypto Therapy. Great content, man. Yeah, John's Crypto Therapy. Thank you for being here and thank you for all the good stuff that you do. Grandmaster Model says, how much essence do you have? Take a look. Earth 2 question right now. I'm just waiting for this to load. Oh, an extra 270 ether. So right now it's 5,322. And transferring that into essence, 5,459. 5,459 essence is what I have. The real Randy Chavez. Oh, actually, hopefully we can get some jewels. Oh, we got some jewels. 35 jewels claimed. I bet you that probably in the next couple of minutes, maybe a half hour or so, we're probably going to get more essence and more jewels. So I'll keep you posted. Homie Mike Jack says, my boy Andy, what's up, homies? Homie Mike Jack, we love you. It's time for our 60-minute Patreon member shout out in a bit. Anupam Waggle says, hello Randy, all the way from Sydney. Love your videos and motivation for both E2 and OMI. Thank you so much. That means the world. So I did some girly songs before, right? I did Tattoo at Nasne Dagonia, and I did Frou with, what was that called? Holding Out for a Hero. We should have a good one. What should it be, guys? Have a Yankees hat on my thing, and that just reminds me of Lo que pasó, pasó, entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó, pasó, entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó, pasó, entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó. That was Daddy Yankee with Lo que pasó, pasó. So shout out to my Patreon members. They feed me and do everything to make my life good. Drew says, hey, Doug Daniger, search for E2 trading cards, and you can find the website and links to find how to purchase a Randy. Yeah, so it's on Atomic Hub. And on Atomic Hub, real Randy Chavez. The real Randy Chavez. Just search for that. I don't know. Probably like $10, $20. Because there's a bunch of them out there. So it shouldn't be that expensive to find a Randy. Just as Unicornos just sounds funny. It does. It does sound funny. It's pretty good. I like it. Dong Juice says, hey, Randy, do you dabble in any other NFT projects outside of Veve/Earth 2 or ones you've created, if you don't mind me asking? I'm asked to look at a bunch of them all the time. I haven't really dipped my toes into many others. There was one on OpenSea. It was like the only Pokemon NFT out there at the time. They were all mint one of ones. I don't even know what they're going for. But just because I like Pokemon. I knew it wasn't licensed. I was like, I like it. It was cool artwork. Kind of like pixelated stuff. Kind of like Game Boy graphics. No, that's really it. All the NFTs I have are on Veve or they're on Atomic Hub and they're of Earth 2. That's pretty much it. Now, that being said, would I love to get into some others? Yeah, absolutely. It's just I don't have the money for it right now. All my money is either tied up in Omi, Bitcoin, Pokemon cards. That's it. Dashy's worth a ton. I don't even know what Dashy's worth. I bought Dashy for like the stupid cheap price of like $2,500, and Dashy was worth like 10 at the time. But Dashy's just invaluable to me. I would just never sell Dashy. Omi Homie Mike Jack says this is a potentially huge month for Veve and Omi, dude. Immutable by the end of this month, and potentially, what did they even say beforehand? Yeah, MTL just Oh, and also big Omi whale news. JP, he had like 195 million, sold all his Omi like a month ago, got into Solana and Cardano, made money there, and is back in now. Apparently, he's got 300 million Omi, and yeah, I can verify up to the fact that he had bought like 100 million Omi when I had like 20 million. I know he got up to like 150, and then he was close to 200. So I can verify up to like 150. Close to 200, I definitely believe, because you get 150 million Omi. You could probably get another 40. Selling it, and then selling it to go to Cardano and Solana. If he did that, yeah, he made some money, and then he got back in recently, and now apparently he's got 300 million Omi, and is going to get more supposedly. So I don't know what he'll sell at, but I do remember him exiting and it not really making a dent on the price. But to be honest, a lot of this could be him buying. Him buying could have just moved the price this much. I mean, 300 million is a lot. He's a millionaire. Dude's a millionaire now. He did it. Doug Daniger says, thanks, Drew. Joe O says, did you get an email about the gems trip from your account? I did not. Apparently others did. What had happened was that apparently there was a glitch back in the day where people had purchased, let's say, 300 gems, and they were getting 450 gems, or 600 gems, 400, whatever. And people kept doing it and doing it and doing it, so they were getting free gems. And they spent it, and some people's accounts went negative. Some people's accounts went to zero, and yeah, so so that's they have to pay it back because they exploited a glitch. Grandmaster Wild says, if you get a fourth stimulus check and you could invest in Earth 2 or Omi Veve, where would you put it? I need to eat better. I need to honestly. because the stimulus check is what, like $1,200, $1,000. I would get more body soap, Head and Shoulders, vitamins, and just like get stuff for around the house. Because I do not have, I have less than $10,000 left in my bank accounts. I have like 8,000. That is not a lot. That is not a lot when I don't have a lot of money coming in. Less than $1,000 a week now, like $800 a week. So yeah, I would definitely. But if so all hunky dory, I don't know. I'd probably go into one or the other. I mean, maybe I'd save it for the Earth 2 crypto. Maybe I'd save it to purchase some Essence as soon as it becomes available. Because I know Essence will moon at some point. Might more gems? I don't know. For if I had the choice between Omi and Veve, like Omi or the Veve NFTs, probably be the NFTs right now. Because again, I have 94 million Omi. So yeah. Omar says my favorite is 69 Impala. Nice. As we're so close on favorite cars. We are so close. 69 is one of my favorite numbers. But yeah, 67 just because it's in Supernatural. The real Ross Collins says, oh yeah, I had a question about Omi and how to get my hands on it. But apparently it's not available in my country. What's up with that? It's not available in a lot of countries. You can try it on Bit4X, OKEX. Those are the biggest exchanges. Gate.io and Ascendex you can as well. What you're probably going to need to do, find a friend that can get it, pay them, and then have them send it to you. That's pretty much it. Pretty much what you got to do. Grandma Small says, you make more Essence than me, but I make more jewels than you, and that's per day. Yeah, I know. What's up with that? I don't know. Oh, Beach Boys. Oh, I can definitely do that for my 90-minute Patreon member shout out. Beach Boys is so good. Really underrated. Sorry. Oh yeah, I could definitely do it. All right, moving on. Are you going to be on the drop for the DraftKings for Derek Jeter first NFT? I am not. I do like baseball. Like I said, I have a Yankees hat right there. But I really grew up on the Cardinals. I grew up with Ray Langford, Mark McGwire. I didn't really see the Ozzie Smith. If I did, it was very, very late in his career. Edgar Renteria, Delano DeShields, Royce Clayton. A lot of these guys from the 90s. I think Jose Canseco was still there. And I grew up with them. And again, growing up with Mark McGwire, watching him break that record was so heckin' cool. It was amazing. I never got to see him play. I got to see Albert Pujols play, Larry Walker, in the mid-2000s when I went to St. Louis. So that, again, I've liked Cardinals for a long time. Yankees just because it's New Yorker, whatever. But Cardinals, all right, who has the most World Series? The Yankees. Who has the second most World Series titles? St. Louis Cardinals. Who had the most wins for a National League manager? Tony La Russa, manager for the Cardinals. I forget who he's managing. Another team now. But yeah, they're a fantastic team. I loved watching them growing up. If they had an Albert Pujols or Mark McGwire NFT, I might buy that. I don't know. I can understand the historic significance of Derek Jeter. What did he come up in, 97? I think it was 97 he came up in. He was rookie. Or it was 96. I think they played the Braves in 96. And he was rookie for it was just, I understand the significance of him. He's awesome. He actually signed a photo for my friend Jen, and I thought that was really cool. But yeah, no, I again, my money right now, I don't have a lot of expendable money right now. Grandma Small says, imagine driving a Tesla in a foreign country and zero infrastructure exists. I don't think you'd be able to, because there'd be no electricity if there's zero infrastructure. I mean, if it has solar panels, probably fine. But yeah. Omar Casada says, the drop is on this Tuesday. That's pretty interesting. Again, I like DraftKings. One, I like gambling. Two, I like the fact that again, everybody loves gambling as well. They love sports, they love gambling. DraftKings, again, is probably a good stock to get. If you want to invest, DraftKings, I would not bet against DraftKings. Joe O says, check your gem balance. You took over 400 gems. and they changed the ledger. I cannot even prove I'm right. I don't even know where my phone is. Again, hang on one second. I'll read it to you. I'm just going to check. Yeah, 13 gems because I spent it on everything else. I was not part of that. Let me read you something real quick. It was from the beginning of the video, but I'll read it again because I'm nice like that. People who exploited a gem purchase error in the app had those gems deducted from their account. Please respond to the support email if you feel this was done in error, or visit help.veve.me. So if you feel that was done in error, go visit that site, and I hope that helps. Internet Hokage says, "What up, Randy? Yo, what up, Internet Hokage? I like your profile picture. It's an alien with a backwards baseball cap." Drew says, "Randy, I just looked, and you can purchase your 69 NFT for $25. Get it now before I do. You go get it. I can't afford it. You go get that bread, and I'll purchase. And when Omi moons, I'll purchase it from you for like $100 because that's what I do. Purchase that now for me. Thanks, fam." Doug Daniger says, "How do you get your Omi personally? Can I use the same service?" I could ask. I actually am going to use him tomorrow because it's Aria Realty. He's one of the biggest Earth 2 YouTubers, and you can, you can ask him in the comments. But he would really only do it for me. This guy, I wouldn't say his name, but this guy that we served with, and my friend Mark that I didn't serve with him, but he was in the Air Force as well. So far, he's only done military peeps, and yeah, again, that's he doesn't have a service for it yet. I pay him $10 for each transaction. He would probably charge more for other people. He only charges me $10, because again, he's a buddy of mine, so he'll give me that discount. But again, it is time consuming, and he's a busy man. Where's my curry at? It says, "Higher tile properties, more essence." Good to know. Where my curry at says, "Lower tile property, but more properties is more jewels." I think that's a pretty good thing. When I go to put jewels on my mentors, I only get up to like the B's or the C's in my properties. I have so many different things. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I get so many notifications. This is ridiculous. So we got a comment saying it's definitely not just moving with the market. If you know Omi, that's not true. I say, can you explain? Somebody mentioned that Omi is just moving with the market. And somebody else says it's not just moving with the market, which I agree. I think it's moving independent to, like, regardless of what the market's doing, it's moving independently because of the catalysts that are coming up. God, yeah, 3 to 5 cents by end of year. Again, I like to go conservative, so. Doug Daniger says, how do I get Omi? How do I get Omi from Canada? The cheapest one, Derek Jeter, is $12. Oh, nice. Derek Jeter for 12. Again, I don't know how many mints there are, so I would have to look into it before I get an NFT. Like, how many are there? Can they make more? What have you. So again, what I do is just find someone that can buy Omi, give them Bitcoin or USDT, have them buy it on Bitforex, and have them send it to you. Send it to a trust wallet of yours, and give them money for their time. That's just what I do, because again, I can't buy it as well, because New York sucks. Crystal Stroud says, I don't know how late I am. Did I miss any big announcements? Okay, I'll it's been an hour, so I will give Crystal Stroud the benefit, and anyone else that's coming in, the benefit of the doubt from that. Okay, sorry, hang on. I need a hero, holding on for a hero till the end of the night. All right, Crystal Stroud, be prepared to get your, oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Oh my God, I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep messing up the things that I want to click on. Okay, so MTL has passed several compliance steps. The work is done, just final dev testing. Should be ready soon if all goes according to plan, Crystal. Interoperability. Your collectibles can be taken to other platforms after migration to Immutable X. However, which collectibles you can will be licensor dependent. Artist content will likely be the first to be interoperable. So Frank Kozik, all those Labbits going to go to the moon. More exchanges are in the works. We will have avatars, and we will, in the Metaverse, and we'll be able to personalize them. That'll be a main feature. We will be able to have artists digitally sign our NFTs, which will be great. Current dev pipeline is Showroom, like Showroom 2.0, Immutable X, BVverse. Small changes the community has suggested. This will be translated into other languages. It was supposed to be earlier, but it's been crazy since January, and they're focusing on Immutable X beforehand. So yes, different languages is going to be one of the biggest catalysts, because if there's this amazing Chinese app, but it's in Chinese, I don't know how to use it, I'm not going to use it. Maybe some dedicated people can use like a Google Translate type of thing and can work kind of good for them, but no, when this gets translated, there's 900 million smartphones in China. Let me repeat that. There are 900 million smartphones in China. If we grab 1% of those people, that is 9 million people on... God damn, that's so much. That's so many people. So Crystal Stroud, you're missing... You missed some stuff. And again, the new showroom is going to be completely empty space, no walls, blank canvas. There is going to be manga coming. Manga and anime is going to be amazing. There's going to be more utility with the actual NFTs. Like if you buy a collectible and it might come with a movie ticket, that type of deal. There will be video recording with the app. They're rebuilding it, but once that'll come after Immutable happens. Secret Rare is just another rarity in the collectible lineup, and when they're going to announce Secret Rares a long time before they drop it. And then that's it. Those are the main highlights. Omar says the expensive will have his autograph one. Oh, having his autograph on an NFT, especially the first one, probably gonna be pretty legit. Gooseneck said there are only 4,500s left on the market. The lucky price, yeah, dude, the lucky price went up like 70%. It's bananas. Internet Hokez says, why, thank you, good sir. It's a visitor NFT. Good. Ow. Okay. Ah, my body. Ah, my other body. Oh god, it burns. Sorry. So yeah, a lot of these NFTs are going to the heckin' moon. I need to get some water, so I'll BRB, but I'll try to talk while I continue to get water and hydrate myself in the process. Oh god. Sorry, I'm back. Woo. Yeah, so all of these NFTs seem to be going to the moon. Like the 5 I checked before, they've all gone up in the past couple days. Justin says, I'm surprised your friend doesn't get hit with more taxes. We haven't figured it out yet. Probably will. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't get hit with more of them, because anything that, again, it's all transactional, but there's a paper trail. So I'll just pay them in the future. Again, when taxes are due next year. It's going to be a pain in the butt to try to figure it out, but hey, that's what you got to do. Where my courier says, we can fix that. Joe O says, people who exploited do WTF. I now have 0.37 now, an hour later, 0.30 fractional balance. Do you have a fractional balance? This stuff happened at the beginning. I do have a fractional balance, but come on. I have a fractional balance because some people, they list their stuff at $24.99 or $15.14. So I have $13.17, in gems. So I do have a fractional balance, but it's because of that. But yeah, that's again, I'm just reading what Veve had said. Just don't shoot the messenger here. Just reading what they said. Doug Downer says, what service does Ari Realty use? Ari Realty could just buy it. He doesn't use a service. He has Bit4X. He can he takes people's Bitcoin, transfers the Bitcoin from his Coinbase to Bit4X, uses that to buy USDT, uses that to buy OMI, transfer it to Trust Wallet. So it's not really a service that he uses, it's just himself. Is it for combat? That's only. Don't want to risk any kind of stolen valor situation. No, not for combat. I mean, I'm not a combat vet, and he's not a combat vet himself. I don't think. No, I don't think so. But just a better. Again, I didn't mean to say like, oh, he's only going to do veterans. Although part of our housing projects that we're going to do next year are going to be for veterans, but for this particular thing, it's just happenstance that he happened to only do it for veterans because that's just who he knows and trusts. But again, just go on his videos, be like, hey, I have a thing. Can you? Again, I don't know how this is going to work with taxes. It's very easy for me to do him with taxes. because we live relatively close to each other, we can go again. You can probably come to my accountant, like, hey, this is what happened. Figure this out, please. But no, don't worry about a stolen valor thing. I don't think he'll care one way or the other if he served or not. That's just happened to be who he had gone through or who he had done it for. Omar says Tom Brady's was the first NFT on draft, and his $12 went to $380 from 5,000 mints, but the ones with autographs went higher, like $250 to oh my god, $9,500. There are different types of mint, and yeah, look into it. That's insane. Well, people can do it. People can do it. I can afford. Hey, I can do that. I don't know if I want to though. I don't know. Did I ask about OpenSea to Veve? Kenny, I did not ask about that. Somebody else did, and yeah, we're gonna have that as well. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was Veve to OpenSea. OpenSea to Veve. I don't know. They did. If they did mention that, I wasn't there for that. I don't know. For that might be different. I'm not. I think it would be, but again, this is just speculation. Having them go on the Veve app, yeah, it makes sense. Certain ones, not all of them, but certain ones, probably be a very small amount. But again, it's just speculation at this point. Internet Hokez says West Coast Customs and Jeremy in the AMA star-studded event. Yeah, this is a good event. I'm glad this is the one event that I was speaking at. I was very excited about that. I hope they saw me. Kenny said, did you ask about moving OpenSea NFTs, Veve? I did not ask about that. If somebody did, I don't know. Crystal Stroud says, thank you, Randy. Good things are coming. No problem. Kenny said, who hosted the AMA? Well, it was on Twitter. I imagine... I don't know if Cavell usually does those live. Let me see. If he did a live, it should be on his channel. Nope. He did not. He did not do that. I assume some YouTuber did. I haven't checked though. Again, it just came out. But either way, in a couple of days, guaranteed, Taps Trades will come out with a video highlighting all of the AMAs, highlighting all of the key points in the AMA. Because again, AMAs take hours. Some people don't have that time. So what Taps does, the beautiful man that he is, he goes and takes out all the highlighted points, puts it in a nice 25-minute video. That's it. Done. And you can just watch that. So give it a couple days and that'll be it. Ginferno says, Johnny Dunn streamed it live. Oh, there you go. Top Killer also says Johnny Dunn. So Kenny, if you heard that, Johnny Dunn did it live. Thanks, Johnny Dunn. You are the best. See what we got here now. Yep, he streamed it 3 hours ago. It was about 2 hours. So good for you, Johnny Dunn. Get that bread. Get your bread. Joe O says, so how do I get back 400 plus gems when they already corrected the ledger to what they say is the right? This must have happened over time in fractions, like the Office Space movie, but no notice. Again, go to help.vv.me or respond to the email. If it was done in error, just be like, hey, guys, listen, this was done to my account. And just be like, I'm sure you could tell that it has been done. Can you fix it, please? Or let me know when this happened. Like when I exploited this exploitation. And I hope they help. Omar Casada says, did you saw the rise on comic price? Oh my god, yeah. Dude, so Omar, those... Let me go and show you guys for the uninitiated that don't know. The marketplace comics. All right, so the Journey into Mystery was literally $999 yesterday. $2,100 today. That was that secret rare. What's the next secret rare we got here? Marvel secret rare was like $700 or under $700. It's doubled to 1.4. There's the one I really want to show you guys. The Deadpool secret rare. Oh my god, this was like 800 as well. This is 1.9. This secret rare, which is insane. All right, let me get to the other secret rares. Where are they at? X-Men secret rares is 1.6. I don't know how much that moved. I didn't really pay attention to that much. All right, I'm gonna move on here. Fantastic. 4 secret rare, 2.7k. Bananas. There are 2 other secret rares. All right, so the Marvel Comics one, which is, oh my goodness, the Marvel Comics is $7,900. Actually, $8,000. It's $1 less than $8,000. That's, oh my god, that's bananas. And the only other one outside of that was a Spider-Man, which went to 4.3. These floors they're too insane. Like, that shouldn't even be possible. But it is. They did it. I think I have an ultra rare Spider-Man. Let me see. Where's the ultra rare Spider-Man? I should have one. Where'd you go? Yep, ultra rare. And it's 190, so very good. Good job, Chavez. So yeah, these Omar says looks awesome. Taco says no problem. Says people are inflating them. I don't know. I wouldn't say. I think they're just they because again the secret rares. There's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of them at all. So I think again the market. This is the market. If you want one, we got to get them there. Omar says we are lucky on the Loki secret rare. We are lucky. We got the Loki secret rare. It was great. And again, if you watch my streams, a lot of people that watch my streams get them, like 1 to 2%. JP says it's been an hour and a half. Go to bed. It has only been 1 hour, 26 minutes, good sir. So you go to bed. Like JP, go to your room. It's my dad voice. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Inflating them. Yeah, so we got really lucky. Again, if you watch my streams, you have a better chance of, like, statistically, it's proven you have a better chance of getting a secret rare if you watch my streams on the drop date than if you don't watch. Todd Killer says, I have the first Marvel secret rare. I'm up big. Oh my god, you're up thousands of dollars. Good for you. Oh, good times. Hey man, so the real Ross Collins says, hey man, thanks for all the useful information. Do you happen to know why it's not available in most countries, especially when it's going to start getting so popular? Will they make it available soon? Yeah, so right now it's on the GoChain network, and that's not the best network you want to be on. They are going to the Ethereum blockchain, and when they get on the Ethereum blockchain, I know what you're hearing. Oh, those gas fees though. Yeah, gas fees suck. At least until Ethereum 2.0 comes out. But they're going to be on the Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X. Gas fees, they're either 0 or very, very, very close to 0. Like, pretty much goose egg. So they don't have to deal with that. Excuse me. And once they're on that Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X, that opens up the doors for Kraken, KuCoin, Coinbase, Binance in the future. I wouldn't expect a Coinbase right away. I would expect Kraken and KuCoin and a bunch of others. Coinbase maybe, but towards the end of the year. It just takes a little while to get on there. And then Binance maybe next year. But yeah, once that happens, again, on Coinbase, then you... Oh my god, this is going to be so amazing. It'll be so amazing. It'll be so legit. Can't wait. Taco says, I have the first Marvel secret rare. I'm up big. There you go, Top Killer. So also, the real Ross Collins, big money has not gotten into this yet. I don't think. A lot of people call me a whale. Got a couple $100,000 into OMI. 94 million tokens, but that is nothing. I had clients that can dwarf that. That make that each month. Each month, that's what they make. So, yeah. This is... And those clients are dwarfed by the people they work for. So, yeah, when you have a client that's a contractor, it's in construction, and he has a client that has a wife that all she does is just like to spend his money, just literally redoes his house every 6 months just because she's bored. Oh yeah, a couple $100,000. Yeah, just, like, it's insane. So yeah. There's a lot of money out there. This is the amount of money that's in here is nothing. It is nothing yet. We're literally not even $1 billion market cap This is stupid cheap. Like, this will... Oh, my God. Stupid cheap. Again, just my opinion. Rick Britt says, can't wait to sell my secret rare Amazing Spider-Man for Omi. Oh, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want that. A lot of people are going to want that. Heck, I want it. Omar says, that was like... Yeah, the X-Men was like $650. Oh, my God. So it like almost tripled, which is absolutely bananas. So it is now time for my 90-minute Patreon member shout-out. Okay, where are we at here? Round, round, get around, I get around. Round, round, get around. Woo, 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 I get around. Getting bugged, riding up and down the same old street. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. Get around, down, 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 down. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, bad guys know us and they leave us. I said wheel like I had a lisp. My bad, guys. Sorry, I had to listen to that. Omar Gonzalez, yeah, X-Men was $650, which is bananas. Crypto Keeper says the Gale also condenses AMAs for a shorter watch. Oh, okay, he also condenses AMAs for a shorter watch. Very good, very good. JP with that $2 super chat telling me to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. Never! I have a really weird sleeping schedule now, so I will not go to bed for several hours. So you have me until my voice gets tired. Okay, ignore that. I'm ignoring everything right now, past 90 minutes. Like, it's insane. Dog says, there's bigger money pumping secret rares. There's tweets of a fella who was looking to dump into Veve collectibles a few days prior to this price event happening. Ooh, interesting. Tag me in that. Joe O said, you said when I exploited the price. Thanks. I never exploited the price of anything, but okay. Again, that is not coming from me. When I say exploiting the price, that is coming from Veve. Like, I'll show you the tweet. Hang on. Just because I don't want to take the blame. I don't want to shoot the messenger here. In their tweet, Gems Deduction, quote, people who exploited a gem purchase error in the app had those gems deducted from their account. Please respond to the support email if you feel this was done in error. As again, apparently they have made an error on some cases. Or visit help.veve.me. So that is not from me saying, oh, you exploited, everyone exploited. I'm just reading what Veve had wrote. And that is, if you did, okay, time to pay up. If you did not, and it was an error, respond to that email or let them know on help.veve.me. And if it was an error, I hope they, not only do they fix it, maybe they give you a little something for your trouble because they caused you some inconvenience. At least that's what I hope. Viddy Hello says 69. Nice. Internet Hokage says, I wonder, since OpenSea and Veve will be under the Immutable X umbrella, can OpenSea trigger Veve smart contracts somewhat natively? That's a really good question. I don't know. I hope so. But that would just be speculation at this point. I don't know. Super Duper Hank says, I have all my OMI on Bit4X. Never use that platform. Do you think it's safe? I don't know how much OMI you have on there, but again, if you do not have your keys, if you don't have your OMI, that's not your OMI. I myself would put that on a Trust wallet, and then when you need some Go chain, you need some Go token to move that. So put that Go token on the Trust wallet as well, and then when the time comes, you put it on an exchange. You can exchange that OMI, put it back to your Trust wallet. It'll be good. Internet Hoka says, I sold like 30 cards from the Gods Unchained with 0 gas fees. Oh, epic. That's insane. Omar Casada says, and again, the reason that's insane is because, like, let's say back in the day, and not even back in the day, like a couple months ago, people would pay like $200 for an NFT. They pay like $150 in gas fees. It's ridiculous. So yeah, this is amazing. Omar says, that drop of Spidey comics from my 8 boxes got an ultra rare, 19,111, 1 rare, 2 uncommon, and 4 common. Even the commons on Marketplace is past retail price. Good times. Internet Hoka says, only time there's a fee is when you withdraw it out to your layer 1 ETH wallet. Oh, okay. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Omdog says, it's big enough money to buy up secret rare floors. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how much. Let's see how many are in the market right now. Ooh. So if we go into the marketplace, let's do, all right, the secret rare New Mutants. There is 54 of them. Secret Rare Amazing Spider-Man, there's 59 of them. Secret Rare House of X, 56 of them. So they're all the secret rares are kind of in the 50s, give or take, about 10%. Ooh, my August statement for eBay is ready. All right, I'm going to ignore that as well. Moving on. Omi Homie Mike Jack says, if it moons, my only regret is I should have bought more. Yes, that is my regret too. Again, I still have a little bit of my... Again, if a million Omi now would literally cost me half my bank account, so I can't do it right now. Tough Gamer Dude says, damn, bro, you seen the mouse critical video? What's a mouse critical video? Moist critical. Moist or most? And let me know exactly what it is. Like, moist critical on what? Super Duper Hank says, thanks, no problem. Dog says, I've noticed listing volume hasn't changed much, but the price has. Interesting. Moist critical. I don't know who Moist critical is. Alright, so Moist critical. Is he Penguin Z? Penguin Zero? Because I typed in Moist critical and Penguins Zero came out. Is that right? Crystal Strauss says, Vivi needs some Marvel bombshells. They do. Black Widow, She-Hulk. The good stuff. Black Widow is like 6 foot something in the comics. She-Hulk is also 6 foot something. Jessica Jones, she's not really a bombshell. She doesn't really have big knockers. Wanda, yeah. Scarlet Witch. The new Black Widow, she's nice too. Chris says, I only see DC. Yeah, same. Tough Gamer Dude says, its name is Penguin Zero. He has about 6 million subscribers and made a video about this. And he says, he called Earth 2 a scam today. Well, he is wrong. It is definitely not a scam. I don't know if he's doing that just for, like, the views, or if it's... Is it, I'm being used to promote a scam? That one? Is that the video? Either way, yeah. Oh, Drake got scammed is another one of his videos. Jake Paul's confused. Day 2. Day 1. Hero Fantasy. So, faking disorders on TikTok. So, it sounds like he talks about scams a lot, and maybe sometimes he reaches, saying like, oh, this is a scam. That is a scam, even though it's not. Just because some things might look or sound... Again, like Veve. If somebody... I guarantee you I could make a video on Veve. Be like, yeah, they promised Jurassic Park. Hasn't happened. They promised new exchanges back in May. Hasn't happened yet. We have one for OKEX, but that's in like Asia. Doesn't help us Americans. You know, the only language that they have is English, so why are they giving us an exchange for Asia? All these broken promises. I put money into the app, into the Veve app. I can't take money out. What does that smell like to you? The token? Completely disconnected right now. Seems like a rug pull. Seems like a scam. I guarantee you I could make a video better than anyone else on how Comey and Veve is a scam, when we clearly know that it's not. We clearly know that it's a legitimate project, backed by Marvel and DC, Alfred Archon, these legendary people that have AMAs. But again, anyone can go and make a scam video about anything, and they can do it well. Doesn't mean it's a scam. Again, I could do that on Earth 2 as well, but it's not. I don't want to promote fake news. So that guy probably just doing it, I don't know, for the views, maybe. Yeah. So again, just because you see something on YouTube, it could be well made, doesn't mean it's true. That's why a lot of people do have to really do their own research. Omar Casoja says, I wonder how Galactus will look on Veve. Oh my god, that'd be great. Would Veve make him be biggest NFT in size? He would look very epic, and Thanos too. I mean, Thanos is about as big as Hulk. I would say, yeah, Galactus eats worlds. I would like, if they would do this like this story-wise, I would like them to do like maybe the Defenders first, and then do like the Avengers level, then Guardians of the Galaxy, and then get bigger. Have them do Thanos, excuse me, have them do Silver Surfer, and then have them do like Galactus, have them do Dormammu, things that are like bigger than worlds. Yeah, I would like that. I would like them to see them gradually get bigger with size. Nightmare would be a good one as well. Yeah, just a lot of amazing people. The Real Ross Collins says, haha, that'd be super funny, Randy. You should do it, Randy, just to show them how it's really done. I can't do that. I can't spread misinformation calling a Comey a scam. Internet Hokage says, it's relatively funny, but he mostly covers things with cynical take, in my opinion, the Penguin guy. All right, so if he's just doing it as like a comedic thing, yeah, that's cool. That's fun. And again, it's his YouTube channel. He can post whatever he wants. Tough Gamer Dude says, yeah, man, Critical usually doesn't do that type of stuff for clout, but more so to bring attention. And again, he could watch, again, there's a bunch of other video YouTubers out there, I forget their names, that had used videos from like January, from like months ago. So they're using old information, and then a bunch of these big YouTubers, they use that old information and then to make it look like a scam. So I think it's just more ignorance. And what this guy probably did is he probably saw these people that had like 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers that called Earth to a scam. It's like, oh yeah, so this person, and this person said it's a scam. Meanwhile, all these people are using videos from like X amount of months ago. So again, I would not be putting money into every single day into a project if it was a scam. Dylan Seo, one of the original distributors of the Oculus Rift, would not be attached to Earth 2 if it was a scam. Logan Paul wouldn't have gone in. 100 millionaire Damon John would not have gone in as well. So again, just laying out the things here. But outside of that, I have been speaking for about an hour, 40 minutes, so I'm kind of tired. My voice does kind of hurt. I'm going to bounce. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Wraithax and JP, thank you so much for those super chats. Those do mean the world. Everyone say goodbye to Dashi. Goodbye, Dashi. I love you. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.